Good morning. Today is Wednesday, May 6th, 2020, and we're going to start our morning off with our ladybug larva. And I want you to pay close attention, take a good look. I want you to observe like a scientist. What do you see? Think about how these larvae are moving. Think about what their habitat looks like. Think about what their bodies look like, if I can get in here close enough. So I'm going to start by zooming in here so you can get a really good look at, there's some on the sides, there's some right here in the front. Now that's just the underside of them. They're kind of hard to see. So I'm going to turn this around really slowly so that you can see the inside part too. And maybe get a little bit of a closer look. If I spin it around, you should be able to see. Yeah, there we go. So how about our friends on this side? Now you can see how they are black with yellow spots on them. You see that? There are several in here. They're kind of long and skinny. You notice this one up here, and they have legs, and if we can get in close, we can see, I don't see any of them moving. They were, of course, just moving a few minutes ago, and they move pretty quickly. Once they get going, they move pretty fast, and you can see there's one down here with yellow spots, and right here with yellow spots. So this is what they look like when they're in the larva stage, and they don't look anything like a ladybug. So I just think that is super cool. So you will also notice, I think we talked about this last time, that there are more and more of these little pieces here, and that's their skin. They're shedding their skin and as they're getting bigger. And it's almost like when you outgrow a pair of pants and you have to take them off and put on a new pair that's a little bit bigger that actually fits you. That's kind of what they're doing here with their skin. So this is the ladybug larva. So what I want you to do is, when I'm all finished with this video, go back and play it again, and then stop it, pause it, where you can see the whole habitat. You're going to take out this Ladybug Life Cycle Journal out of your yellow home learning envelope that you got last week. It looks like this. If you want to take some time to color the front, you can. And then I would like you to open it up to the first page right here. And you're going to draw what you see. So if you pause that video where you can see the habitat really closely, then I would like you to draw or sketch what you see here. So here's the picture of the dome, and I used crayons to do mine because I wanted to show that they are black and yellow. So you can see that. And then underneath I wrote what I was observing at the time. I wrote, I see 4 larvae. Okay, that's what I saw at that moment. There are actually more. They are black with yellow spots. I could observe that with my eyes, and they crawl fast. That's what I saw. So you might, when you pause this video, see other things. You might see them, 2 of them together, or you might see them eating something. I don't know. So you be the scientist. You look carefully and draw and write what you see. We want them to look as realistic as possible. So this is what I would like you to do first thing this morning. Then you can go ahead and get your books ready and go to Epic or Raskids or books that are in your house, and find a nice quiet place and get ready to do Read to Self. After Read to Self, you're going to go listen, or you're going to do some sight words. You're going to practice those sight words again, making sure that you're word detectives. And maybe today you can look for double consonants. That means 2 consonants that are next to each other. There's some words in your spelling words this week that do that. So see if you can find those when you're writing them out today. You're going to do a pronoun song. This song I personally chose because it was a song that I listened to when I was a kid. So you know this song is really old. but it has a catchy tune. You might want to play it a couple times, and it tells you a little bit more about what a pronoun is and what it does in a sentence. And then you're going to do an activity on Seesaw about pronouns. For Writer's Workshop today, you're going to go to and start your next page in your All About books. There's a video that Mrs. Howard did for you, so make sure you watch that first and pay close attention to her directions, and then you can get started. We have scheduled to do 2 pages, page 4 and 5 today, but if you only get to 1, that's okay. Take your time, do your best work, make sure that your illustrations are matching your words and that you're sounding things out. And if you have that personal word wall that we printed it out, you should have that next to you, because those are all the sight words that you need to be putting into your writing that are spelled correctly. When you're finished, you can go ahead and upload those pages to whatever you got done today to Seesaw so that I can take a look at them. And another thing that I'm super excited about is you get to make your fraction pizza. Ms. Cornett has done a great video for you to walk you through all the steps of making a fraction pizza. Inside your home learning envelope, you will see, it should be in a Ziploc plastic bag, you will see all the things that you need to complete this activity. Here's the directions here on the front, and then you've got some pages here that look like this. There's a yellow and a tan and a red. You're going to use those, and then all of these strips of paper. You need all of these to complete the fraction pizza. Make sure you watch Ms. Cornett's lesson, and I would suggest that you watch it and then pause it and then do what she says and then push play and continue to the next step, and she'll walk you through it step by step. And when you're done, you'll have a fraction pizza. These are really fun. And finally, you're going to watch my mammals lesson today. It's a lesson about mammals where I'm reading a book and we're talking about the different kinds of things that certain mammals will eat. That's what you're working on today. And then you're going to print out the Mammal Munchers sheet if you can. If you can't, you're simply going to use it as a guide. Pull it up on the computer, use it as a guide, and you can write your answers in your journal today. And that's our day. It's a busy one. So work hard, take care of the people in your house, and I'll see you tomorrow.